No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. All right, let's begin. Let's just see what goes down. I don't know what's about to happen. All I know is about an hour's long. Indie game. Love indie games here. It's loading. Paratopic has no save feature and must be completed in a single sitting. Oh, chuff. For best experience, headphones are recommended. Well, oh, hello. You have an enemy friendo. What? You have an enemy friendo. What? We got a call about you. Undeclared goods, they said. I don't know what you're talking about. Who said? Right, I'm sure we can work something out. Got a feeling that I should be saying I want to work something out, but I don't know what you're talking about. Then why did a concerned citizen feel the need to warn us about you? Oh, I don't have any options here. See, I knew that'd go bad. Just gonna say nothing. What, nothing to say? No. I need to see my lawyer. Oh, chuff, am I in a situation? Is this like a... Cells? Ugh. I need to see my lawyer. You think you're so smart? I don't mean to offend you. We're pretty full up, busy night and all. No cameras out here. You think your lawyer's going to stop me from checking out these tapes? They're just tapes. What, home movies? Then no one will care if I watch them. Oh, well, apparently you shouldn't. Oh, hello, Tubby. I'm sat on a chair, am I? Can I go someplace or do something? Oh, hello. Oh, did you watch the tapes? Okay, Jessica Harvey, Doc Burford, Lazzie Brown. What the chuff's going on here? Are you the people that made it? I hope so, because one day we want to talk to you. Oh, look, a bird's flown down. All right, now I'm in. Here's me. Can I pick that up? Yep, I can have that. Let's have them. Can I have the camera, please? No. Oh, look at those shadow people. Oh, I don't like that. How do I reload again? Is there a reload button? Pop them in there. What? Oh. You will follow these instructions. You will not deviate. What happened last time? You saw what happened last time. You will be a professional. Alright, Mr. Face and neck. Hot food. Why me? There are debts. They'll be paid. They're not my debts. They're yours now. We cleared this up twice. Be professional. Life works out better that way. Yes, sir. Are you naked apart from a tie, or are you wearing clothes? A professional response. You won't be picking up the tapes here. We've left them in your apartment. We have a key. You should have told us, though. About what? You don't need to play stupid with me. Look, you see where it glitched in like that? Look, there's something else there. Look, I can open and close the till. Look, I'm interested that you've got this added layer of interactivity. And of course, you're going to feel like exploring, aren't you? Because you're like, what am I supposed to be doing? Hot food. So, that's cool as well. It's kind of just showing you, look, there's things you might be able to interact with around the corner, so keep an eye out. What do you think about this? Ooh! Ah! What happened then? The dude was watching the videos, I busted him. But now I'm here. I haven't got any feet. Now I'm here. You know what, you chuffer? No gun. No gun if I press my triggers. Looks like we're pressing this. It's a lift, isn't it? It's an elevator in America, but a lift in the UK. Oh, hello, look. Hello. Hello. Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. It's coming slowly. And it... Can I go through here? Can't go through there. Can't do anything else. Okay, I'm going to wait for this. But I'm just going to crouch down in the corner because I'm a bit worried. Already a massive fan of this game. Massive fan. I just think this is... Look what's happened here as well. Is the floor indented. There's something crashed down here. Oh man, this is so good. Let me get in here. Oh. Is that someone down there? Hang on. Just hiding for a minute. What's over here? Oh, you can't go that way. Look at the colour out there. It's more inviting. And there's someone up there. I don't like the feeling of them being up there. What's this? Red tape, red tape. Is that the room we were in earlier? There's no chairs down there. Can I go in here? Please let me go in here. Okay, no, we're going to have to go and deal with this person. Alright. Little footsteps.
Så kan it dental kan Adam.
It's so cool, isn't it? The way they talk, the way they look. Now, I've got a question. Is that I think that's somebody that they've taken a photograph and mapped it onto the face for larks. I bet that is. I bet that's one of the development team. In the other game, in Cheeky Bus Driver, in Bus Driver Simulator, the characters were badly. They were, weren't they? They weren't well crafted, and I was basically ripping them and, like, you know, looking at the character models. The character models were wobbling around, and I was ripping them, and it was funny. So why is it that in this game I'm looking at an equally imperfect character model and not ripping it and not laughing about it and taking the mickey? And it's because it's part of this aesthetic, isn't it? It's done deliberately to me. Look at it moving and changing as she moves. It's pretty in a way. If she just had a slightly more, you know, she's only got one line here, hasn't she? One line. If she just had a couple more lines to shape her forehead and her nose, she could actually start looking quite good. This is my apartment. What a little hovel. I live in a hovel. God, this is what my life could have been like if I didn't have a wonderful parent. I mean, that looks like the one you want to open, doesn't it? But I kind of feel like I'm going to have a blackout when I do. So, are you staying out there? Are you all right out there? Okay, just bear with me while I just open this. Oh, tension. You see that? 2 catches on it, not just 1. 2. That's tension. Oh, simple device. Beautifully crafted. They were the tapes. It's tapes, isn't it? I thought you were coming. I invited you in. You didn't want to come in. And now, now that we've got the tapes out, and, you know, it's all about the tapes here. It's all about the tapes. Now you're peeking around the corner. Oh, you need something? You need another one. We're not supposed to watch the tapes. I mean, this is so Cronenberg. So Cronenberg. David Cronenberg would be proud. I shouldn't. You don't know naughty words. You don't know shit. I'm not supposed to. You've always been good to me before. Come on, I'm starving. I really shouldn't. I don't mind giving one to her. Reckon you don't want nobody hearing about your friends. That's double negative. You don't want anybody hearing. You don't. Look, can I watch the ones I copied last time? Couldn't you watch them? Used it up. Just static now. You got a whole lot. There's just one tape and I won't say a thing. Used it up. No, I can't. No, I won't. Just one. You got to make it last. Do you know what? I'd give him a video. Give me the juicy one. You got a good one in there. I want it. I can't give you that one. Can't you feel it? I have to give it to someone else, or they won't let me bring you any more tapes. I've got a different one I can give you, but you can't tell anyone. I'll tell them, you know, take this, otherwise you'll get nothing else in the future. You can have this other one for now. Oh, we got ejected. She got ejected. What happened? She disappeared. She got ejected. What? Oh. That was... Okay, like, I've never played a horror game before. And, like, I was taken aback. I wasn't scared. Like, if I was scared, you'd see it in me. You'd know the difference. I'd probably grab for a weapon. I wasn't scared. I was surprised by that. And it was almost funny in a sort of gruesome and weird way. Like, what was all that stuff around the side of her head? That's what goes on when you start doing these tapes, is it? Oh, hello. Oh, I'm controlling this vehicle, so all of a sudden Scotty Hottie has got to prevent us from crashing. So you keep your... All of a sudden, Scotty Hottie's in charge. I've got the tapes. Shall I have a go at crashing? Ugh. Sorry. I mean, it's only videotape. Ooh. You know, it kind of demands your concentration, but nothing much is happening. Oh, that's changed to a gun. Hang on. My tape's were there, now it's a gun. No worries. Tapes are quite important though, aren't they? And I'm chuffing. I used to have them and now I've only got a gun. Oh, I can interact with that, look.
Ja, jag ser he work on up the camera. What they call tailoring. It's called calling.
Yeah? I'm at the gas station. Crisps. I'll have them. In America you call them chips. We've been through this before. Good luck figuring out how to cook ramen on the road. Oh, is that what I've bought? Oh, it's easy. What you do is you just put the water in the bag and then put it in your engine. And then drive, and then when you get there you've ruined your engine and your ramen. Have you got any of that lowland milk? No thanks, I'm vegan. Where's the nearest place to eat before the border? Well, I've got ramen. I need something to keep me awake. Drugs. Yeah, we've got 12-hour Spitfire, Beasley Bub, that sounds like the devil, doesn't it? And Auntie M's Old Remedy. Anyone you'd recommend? Oh, please, the 12-hour Spitfire and not Auntie M's Old Beasley Toes. Oh, Auntie M's. She makes it over in Rio Laredo. Rio Laredo. That sounds nice, doesn't it? Rio Laredo. Local stuff then. Family too. No kidding. This won't give me a heart attack or anything, will it? Where's the nearest place to eat before the border? Oh, there is a border. They mentioned it before then, maybe. Nearest place open this late is Burger Bill's, close to the border, and you've got more places. What do you like? Oh, Mexicans there. So yeah, I've got this theme about where we are now. I am vegan, so I'm going to say Mexican because it's most likely to have vegan food. There's a cluster of fast food places near the place. Varies if you want. Thanks. No problem. Need anything to keep you going? Well, I've already done that, haven't I? What are you reading? It's a book by some guy named Eric. It's about how aliens are better than us. But aliens don't exist. That's what you think. What are we now? Area 51 out in the desert. I've never seen an alien. You're saying I'm wrong? That's what we're supposed to say, isn't it? Wink. Oh, right on. I've seen aliens, you know. How do you know it was an alien? Well, I don't know for sure, but it didn't look like a person. You were saying they're better than us. Yeah, not just technologically, but also morally and spiritually as well. Well, that wouldn't be hard, would it? Make sure you check out the electric rocks. Oh, are we having more chat? Tourist attraction south of the border. Apparently it was some ancient ground for shamans who communed with beings from another world. Aliens, I'm thinking again. But of course, if they're electric rocks and we've got these weird cassette things going on, we're going to have to go and check that out. There we are. I'm now outside. I mean, should I be going in the car or have I just arrived? I was facing the car, wasn't I? So I've got a feeling I've been parked up for a bit and I've come back from the darkness. I can go into the darkness and not worry because I can always see the car out there. Oh, hello. Oh, how beautiful. That is, you probably know, but if you don't, I haven't seen that in such a long time. There was a thing on the video recorder called tracking. You don't have it on a DVD and digital. What you do, like the screen would do this, and you'd be like, "Oh, it's tracking's out," and you go and twist the tracking button, and as you twist the tracking button, the tracking would slow down and get. See how it's still moving there? You can still see it scanning through the picture. Let's go in the box then. Feels like we should, shouldn't it? Go on then, I'll have my camera. Oh, it's night time, daytime. That's nice. I've got a camera. It is the daytime. I'm either off into the woods. Why am I going so slow? Or I'm over there to take a photograph. I'm not really over there, am I? There's a barrier. Alright, we're off into the woods. Oh, because I'm going to look for the metal rocks, and it's a sightseeing trip, and I'm south of the border now. That's me running. That's run speed. Little Tweety bird giving you the feel. For once, the inauthentic quality of these renders, these polygons, it's not. You know, now I feel a little bit more like Lego Minecraft World because I think they're forced to stick with this style, but I don't feel it works as well for the trees, for me, personally. It almost feels like, oh. And when that happened then, my first thought Alright, we'll use the camera in a minute. My first thought was, did I just have a stroke? Not joking about these things, but God, I thought, is there something wrong in my brain then when that happened? Of course, I should remember that this has been happening all the way through the game. Zoom. It's obviously that I'm zooming on, isn't it? Should take a photo of it, whatever it is. What is it? It looks like a mouth or a bumhole or something. Right, I've took a photo of that now. I mean, that's it for this area, so let's walk slowly forward and see if we can make it any clearer. But you know what, now I'm appreciating these trees a little more. Through the camera they look a little bit more imposing and dank. That's going to attack. We need something to protect. Did I get that? Was that like a win that I took? Because it went green, didn't it, for a second? What is that? Oh, it's gone. Okay, this is cool as well, right? What's cool about it is it demands your attention all of a sudden. Like, I'm hunting now. I'm hunting. Hunting is a funny word. I'm a vegan. I'm mentally hunting this scene for visual information because I'm holding a camera and I'm trying to take some photos of maybe a bird. Oh, green, that one. See, look. The bird was there. It flew somewhere else. 2 dots down the bottom right there. 2 wins on the bird vision counter thing. So, I mean, it's like all of a sudden I'm now in the mechanics of a game. Gripped. And look at it. I know people like play Minecraft and they're going to, I think younger people are going to see this visual style and think Minecraft more primarily than the things I've been describing. And now we're out into this more natural environment. It has got a lot of that to it. But of course, only texturally, because that texture's there, but there's no blocks, is there? And this is now, I'm forced to move slowly. I'm trying to run. Very, whilst it's also captured my attention, it's also very calming in a way. Why am I going so slow? It's starting to annoy me that I'm going this slow. And because the visual information is so, you know, all these greens laid on each other now. The bird that I'm looking for is dark. Oh, it's gone again. It's, you know, you're forced to almost squint and strain in to makes you feel like you're in the dark. I'm not in the dark. I've got lights on. Makes me feel like I'm in the dark. Maybe I should be in the dark. You wouldn't be able to see me. Now I'm getting lost. 3 dots. I've got 3 winning dots. Let's have another bird. Come on. Where's the bird? Show me the bird. So I can move on with the chuffing thing. There he is. There's another one. Where did it go then? It's over there. Oh, I've got you now, birdo. You've gone that way. Oh, you chuffers. You chuffers. I've got to have been going down here, surely, because it's funneling me down here. I can't climb up on that. I can't climb up on anything over there if I can't climb up on that. There's a path here. There's this thing that they designed with the sound design. You know, it's got to be this way. 2 paths. Taking the upper path. Where's your bird? Come on, where's the bird? Can I get up this thing? Path leads to nowhere, look. Leads to an edge that I can't cross. This round here, agony now, isn't it? Agony. This down here. Where's your other path? No, your other path leads to nowhere. What the chuff? F's in chat. Oh no. Oh. Oh, you see, cheeky. I didn't play N64 for 5 years for nothing. Now the speed is acceptable because I feel a little bit like I'd go slow here anyway. Oh, whoa! I crashed.
Well, who's sorry, Carl. I guess his involvement was called Caloran. Stupid boy.
Is that the radio?
It came Caloran to call that call still, yeah.
Lava, Caloran where's the lava?
Told Caloran cake to his home. These things are coming.
That voice is becoming more clear, isn't it?
Or from I don't know. Got this ball can and calls. So your guy is called and was like, yo.
That was almost.
It's
Yeah.
man, it's so cool. It's cool. Now I'll call to come here.
This is what it'd be like if I did have a stroke. Esperemos, maniam process them. You know, and so well done. So well done. Like, was it just 3 names at the start of this game? Were there just 3 names that made this game? If it's 3 people that made this game and no more, I've seen these small teams in action. I've seen them working, but it still blows my mind. Like 3 people, I'm guessing you must have had like a team of at least 6 to 10 additional, you know, but maybe 3 people did the all, I don't know. It's so good.
With all that, so go call and hey, though got some of that. We'll call, we'll right back, meet, give work.
I don't know if you saw then, we had a little bit of a V-hold. I don't know, again, the tracking was going up and down the is it vertical, horizontal, that is, isn't it? I don't know. The V-hold on the video, sometimes it would warp. You can see my hands, you need to see my hands. Sometimes your screen would like warp on an angle, like that. It just start to flick and warp. Like the top would go off the edge, the V-hold. And it would sometimes just happen a little quick, and sometimes it, I mean, again, you'd have a little knob that you could twist on the video to fix it. I'm living inside the tape.
To walk in, you will walk like here. I just can't walk. Walk in and walk with me, walk home.
Tapes are gone again.
It is walk well. Get up again. Is it walk well? Yeah. Wow. It's walk. It's pretty one.
Hey, all solid?
Alright,
Yeah, can you hear it?
no.
It's on, okay.
No.
Here again. I did expect it this time though. I expected some sort of transition. Should I go backwards or the way I was pointed at? Oh, it's agonizingly slow again. Okay, I'm going the way I was pointing. There's another birdie. I've still got 2 more birdies to shoot. Shoot in terms of camera, of course. It's all these shipping crates now, are they? Where's birdie gone? Oh, don't trick me, Mary Dance. It's up there. I'll give you the drinky. You've had the drinky now. Don't need to do too much drinking because you'll need to wet your pants later on. Oh, sound design's picking up. Oh, sweet. Look at this. Look at this. Big Brother's watching you, huh? In the woods. Look at that. Concrete. Post. Camera. Sinister. There's more of them. They mentioned aliens earlier. Oh, my face. Okay, I've got a battery for that. Hang on. So, this game is awesome. Paratopic. I'm very pleased with it. I'm hoping I'll manage to finish it in the next hour and then walk the dog at the approved time. That's what I'm hoping now. Getting in deeper, aren't we? Sinister. We've had one nice jump scare. Been offered us, like it's been held out in front of us like a, oh hello. Look how good this is. Like, I'm feeling this like I would, like, imagine you just listening to a tune and the bass kicks in, like, and you're like, yeah, I'm feeling this like that. Like, this is so good. It's superb. It's superb, isn't it? Enough with the hyperbole. No, it's really good though. I know I'm approaching something, I don't know what it is. I know it must be the right direction because this... Whoa. Oh, you little chuffer. That didn't scare me, no, I'm not easy scared. Back in the chuffing car. And you know what's weird is I automatically wanted to sort of like be quiet and listen to what they're saying on the radio in case I could glean some information that might make this all make a bit more sense. But of course I can't because they're just going to talk gibberish. But I'm automatically like drawn in. Even though this is a repeated scene, I'm drawn in. And the thing that jumped me in the woods looked a lot like those things that were at the bar at the very start. Do you remember when we were loading the gun? Those things were at the bar.
Yeah, it's one of the calls and turning. Yeah. So the turning calls take a fall, and I go leading her, and she just called.
I feel like we're going to get dumped out of this in a minute. Interesting, there's nothing else on the road as well, is there ever? And now there's no urbanisation either. Right, now we're sort of out in the desert. It's like we're getting further and further away from the city, and there's the gun again, and the urbanisation. But the roads dip and move now, so there's something, you know, very interesting. Even though it's subtle, it's really interesting the way that road undulates. And you feel, well, I feel that we're getting further away from one thing, but closer in actual fact to another. What's going on with this undulation? Isn't the ground usually flat in the desert? You certainly don't, you're not used to, like, that was like a warping of reality, wasn't it? Am I getting further away from the steering wheel then? Felt like I just shifted in my seat in a way. Where's my tapes? They've gone. The radio's gone. You see how it's subtle? See how subtle it is? The talking's gone. What I'm doing is steering. Been here before, haven't we? Been here before. See if you've got anything to say for yourself. You filling up on 4? Yeah, whatever. Who are you travelling with? I'm on my own. Sure, right. You're not from around here. I shouldn't think about this too much because it'll take forever, but what? What makes you say that? Used to be. No, I'm not. Ever wonder why the potato chip bags are mostly full of air, but corn chip bags are always so full? No, I've never wondered that. And in fact, in the UK, both bags are quite full of air. It's to stop the crisp from breaking, isn't it? Stop them from breaking. Whatever and they fill it with nitrogen as well, because nitrogen, obviously, things react with oxygen, like bacteria reacts with oxygen. Bacteria can't breathe nitrogen, so they fill the bags with nitrogen. Or another inert gas. And it stops the crisp from going bad. You should check out the local attractions. Tell me more. Giant ball of twine, very summer max. Lie, no, I'm not interested. What else you got? Milk store, state park, ghost carnival, museum. Museum? I don't know if you remember the electrical company. I don't know if you remember the electrical company, but there's lots of stuff people find in the woods. They bring it back and they put it in the museum. It does weird stuff. Well, that's the sort of stuff we've been on, so I'm going to go for that. What sort of weird stuff? Just weird stuff. You should check it out yourself. Okay, so I need to go to the museum. What's there to do at the state park? Well, these people were finding things at the state park, weren't they? Hunting and fishing, camping too, drugs maybe if you're into that. Boom. See? Look, just mention it straight up. What's a ghost carnival? Why are these options? Is this like a menu and eventually I travel to them because of my choices? We used to have this old carnival. It would trash the state every summer, just out of town. The old lady who owned it got sick, so she had them set it up on her farm. Then she died and everyone just kind of moved on. The kids say it's haunted. Tell me more about the museum. It's real neat. I don't know if you remember the electrical company, or we've done that. Can I go then? Milk store, weird stuff, ghost carnival, state park. Alright, milk store. It's a store, they only sell milk. Milk products, milk accessories, milk bottles. Okay. Now, that isn't all we've got. What's there to do at the state park? I mean, I've been through this, haven't I? Let's move into that cyclical conversation. Time for me to get going. Thank you. Looks like my friend's finished fueling up. Again, I'm here on my own for the second time. Oh, hello. There is someone out there filling up. Being off the highways helps. When the electrical company shut down, that didn't help us none. Wasn't there some kind of accident? Yeah, it must have been 14 years ago now. But nobody really knows what went down. Nope. Well, I can't stay here forever. I'd better go. You two drive safe now. I mean, thanks. I'd like... Oh, we've been here before. Right, hands up, you chuffer. You've been watching the tapes. Should I shoot him? Did it say to kill people? Well, that's just... I thought, maybe I just did it. My shadow did it, didn't it? Just did it. He had his hands up. He wasn't hurting anyone. He was watching the tapes. Mate, you've been watching too many tapes. Let's watch a tape. What? Maybe I shouldn't have blown his head off. Maybe I should have just put the tape in. It's too late now. I'll have to play this game again now, won't I? You went in there and watched the tape, didn't you? Now look at you. I told you not to watch those tapes. Friendo. Lovely sound design again. Reminiscent of a heartbeat. Ooh, yeah, come on. Let's have it. Let's have it. I've got a peace. It's time to make some peace. We're out in the woods. Bit of peace and quiet. Let's have it. I'm coming for you, chuffing alien man. You're not jumping me this time. Yeah, that's right. You can jump forward in time like you're having some sort of breakdown. Mental Health Monday, every Monday, 8 PM GMT on this channel. We help. We don't joke about mental health, really. We help. But yeah, like, you know, you got to be able to have a laugh, haven't you? And yeah, this is brilliant. I feel like I am the protagonist in Naked Lunch. Music's wicked. Okay, so it was down here, but this thing jumped me from over here, didn't it? Or was it up in the trees? I'm gonna be a bit smart this time. I'm going out, taking a wide berth. Friendo. Friendo is going to enter my lexicon now, isn't it? I'm going to start saying friendo from now on. Brilliant. Oh, look at that thing painted on the wall. That was like the logo of the game. And now it looks like one of these antennas, which is up there. And look at the crooked aspect of it. It's just like a homemade antenna. Track the aliens, get them down here. I've got to go up there. Let's investigate this. I feel like someone's going to baff me on the back of the head. Oh, is that... Oh, that's gruesome. Not only is it gruesome, wasn't that like that TV head man? Didn't that come out? Look, it's moving. It's moving. Friendo. Is that an alien? Is there a tape? What's that? Is that my camera? I don't know. In the woods, past the old concrete meatworks, by some kind of... Would that be the mansion off Highway 69? Yeah, that sounds right. State the nature of the emergency, please. I was hiking and there's this body. It's all torn up. I think it was a girl.
A girl? Is she breathe?
A girl? Is she breathing? No, she's dead. She's a mess.
Ma'am?
Ma'am, you sound calm. That's good. Can I get your name? I'm a fella, to be fair. You need to get someone out here. My name's Ganja Kid. I'll have someone out there in a jiffy. Could you just give me your name? Mum.
Ma'am? Ma'am?
Jessica Harvey, Doc Burford, Lazzie Brown. Whilst I am left... Jessica Harvey, visuals, programming, project management. What a huge contribution. Special thanks to Gabby, Isaac, Joshua, Amphetamine, and everyone else who kept us alive. Amphetamine, referencing Doc Burford. Concepts, brilliant. Script, fantastic. Shotgun Wrangler, cheeky. Special thanks to Cameron and Corey. It's the first time I've actually cared to watch the credits this much. Lazzie Brown, sound design, Triumph, OST. Fantastic, I can't wait to get a full copy of it. Special thanks, Jonathan Barron, additional voices. You did really well. You made it. It came together through your input. Port done by Baltoro Games. Thanks for bringing it to me. Thanks for caring. Programmer, Sebastian Kloch. Graphic design, Mateus Warian. Production, Pytor Rusevich. I hope I get those names right. Quality assurance, Michael Grela, Jan Sosniak. Are these Polish names? Paratopic uses, Saber CSG, Road to Woods, I don't know what this means. Dsoft's retro shader. This is the stuff they used to make it, yeah? Additional thanks to Dillian Rogers, Megan Fox, Garrett Cooper, David Simansky, Ethan Todd and Terry Velman. Additional thanks to Jack Squires, Sybil Astor, Gabby Mismatch. Once they've done this, I will tell you about my thoughts, because what the chuff... What the chuff? Who is that there? So is it that woman that was in the flat with us? She was watching the tapes. It's an old meat factory. Oh, hello, hang on. Oh, I thought I was having to do something then. It just changed, is all. Oh, the camera's on me. The camera was on me. Did you see that little dot? That was very elegant at the end. Very elegant. And of course I'm being recorded. I'm on the tapes. The chuff. This is good, isn't it? Doing this at the end. What the chuff? I mean, how about I give you the finger and you give me my phone call? These are like achievements, aren't they? No smoking, a waste of good tobacco. I put that cigarette out. That's what that is. So now I know there's additional things that I should or could do. Headshot, professional killer. I did do that, didn't I? Just... Oh, I'm such a chuffer. I'm such a chuffer. Like, in the real world, there's no way I'd be taking that headshot. I'd be like, oh, mate, wait, well, sorry. Oh, excuse me. You know, I'm so polite and British. I'd burst in with the gun. They'd be, oh, sorry, excuse me. I didn't mean to. Oh, sorry. Have you been watching the tapes, mate? Like, that's what I'd do. But because it's a game, I got the gun trained on him, and I got, like, you know, just one trigger one button. It was so tempting, wasn't it? The temptation was there. It's a bit like drugs, isn't it? That's a joke. The temptation was there, and I did take it. I did pop them in the head, didn't I?